had sex with a woman, when he put his rod in her vagina, that's what made them man and wife.
And that's according to the law.
Yeah. All right. Hold it. We finish that up, then you come in with that.
Okay, verse 29. It says, then the man that lay with her should give unto the damsel's father 50 shekels of silver.
You had to gift them with 50 shekels of silver, or like I said, cattle, horses, whatever.
And she shall be his wife.
But he already had sex with her. Read on.
Because he hath humbled her.
How do you humble a woman? When you have sex with a woman, he humbled her. So the minute he stuck his rod in her, that became his wife spiritually in the eyes of the Most High.
And remember, when you go into Hebrew, the word there is ainah, which also means, loosely translated, meaning to take by force. All right, today you call it rape. It says, I'm going to read it again. Because he hath humbled her, he may not put her away all his days.
And you know what? When you have sex with a woman, you do humble them.
Yep.
For those of you out there that have any kind of sense, when you pop a woman,
You do whatever you want with them.
like a woman, like, you know, when a woman might be acting up, but then when you give it to them real good, they're laying there on the bed, and after they didn't have their orgasms, and that's when they're in a good mood. You know what I mean? Or like a woman might be acting like women, when they don't get enough sex, or if they don't get some sex, they get bitchy and agitated.
That's true. What?
But after they get popped, all of a sudden they, oh, I love you. You want me to make? Oh, good example. I gotta use another movie. I gotta use another movie as an example. Baby Boy. That movie, Baby Boy, with Tyrese and Ving Rhames in it. The scene when he was with his woman and they were arguing, she was acting like a real bitch. She was talking shit to him, and he was arguing with her. And then she's like, I hate you, ah. And then the scene cut, and he was banging. He was banging the hell out of her. I love you. And then after he was done, he was standing over her like Superman. And she was laying in the bed, humbled. You gonna get up, and then he said, you gonna get up and clean, baby?
Yeah, I'm a clean.
You gonna get up and clean?
I'm
gonna
make
cook?
tacos.
Yeah, brother, you want to say something
I
like that?
got a scripture for you.
Come with it.
Okay, this is First
Hold your
Corinthians.
sock and run on deck.
I got yours.
First Corinthians 7:3. Let the husband render unto the wife due benevolence.
What's due benevolence? Due benevolence is really giving it to your woman. It don't mean bowing down to your woman, giving your woman all your money. See, years ago, brothers used to break that down wrong.
That's true.
Them faggot niggas that so-called used to be in the truth that means you gotta be good to your woman. You have to praise her. No, the due benevolence means if you get a woman, you're supposed to have sex with her.
And have sex with her when she wants you to.
That's right.
In other words, when she feel hot, give it to her.
That's right. Meaning if you got a woman, women were created to have sex. That's their whole purpose. That's their whole being. These women talking about all you men think about is sex. All they that's a lie.
Please,
all they think about is sex. So due benevolence in the scripture means, yeah, if your woman wants it, you got to give it to her, man. You can't deny your woman sex.
And see, I'm sorry, brother, and what makes this bullshit so-called marriage today is bullshit that the white man put out. This marriage today bullshit. Because here it is now, you so-called, okay, which all you dumb niggas fall for that same bullshit trap, man. And it's called the ball in the chain, man. And all these women, they look for a fucking sucker that they could get convinced to marry their fucking wicked ass, man.
Yeah.
And then once they get you like that, guess what? Everything fucking changes, man. Now all of a sudden, which a woman was created really, when you go in the scriptures, a woman really was created for a man's pleasure, to have sex. Now all of a sudden that changes. Now the bitch don't want to have sex.
Women want to have sex with women.
And then if you, and that's your woman. All right, and then you take her, you horny, we men. You take the bitch and you pop her and everything, then she can say that you fucking raped her, man. How do you rape your own wife? That's why that whole marriage shit is bullshit. It's not according to the Bible.
No.
And it's bullshit, man.
Well, first of all, that was the topic of this show. The topic of this show, through the Spirit of the Lord, was for us to come and bring out all you, if there's anybody who sees this video and you're married to your so-called woman, you are a fucking asshole. Okay? Marriage is a contract between you and the state. You and your woman in the state, whatever state of so-called America you may live in, locking you into the state. Like the brother said, you could be with her, okay, I'm going to go into the scenario. You can have a guy that's with a woman for fucking 15 years, right? You got a woman, your girlfriend, so to speak. In this kingdom, they call it girlfriend, your woman, whatever. You met the woman, you and this woman move in together, y'all have 4 kids together. Y'all not so-called legally married according to the state, but y'all live the life of man and wife, which in the eyes of the Creator, she is your wife. And then after 15 years, it's always the woman that pushes it. You watch them shows, Bridezilla.
Yep.
This is my day. The woman is the one pushing it. She may start one day, and this goes on maybe for 6 months. Why don't we get married? Won't you put a ring on my hand? Why don't we make it official? If you really love me, you'll make it official. We've been together all these years. Won't you just marry me? Won't you just put a ring on my hand? So that way everybody can know that I'm really yours and you. Won't we make it official? My family wants us to get married. My mother wants us.
And they got the whole.
And they love it once you put a ring on.
And they got the whole thing planned out in their mind. They got the songs that they're gonna play at the wedding. They got the dress that they want to wear.
Yeah.
That's in all of these fucking bitches' mind. They fantasize about this shit.
That's their thing. At your expense.
Yeah.
Or somebody's expense.
Yeah.
But anyways, okay, so finally the asshole guy, a lot of you dickheads, you relent. And you say, okay, baby. And you go out and work overtime. You put in that OT and bust your ass to pay for the rock to put on her finger, and you get down on it, and then you come up with a scenario. Yeah, I'm gonna take on the Staten Island Ferry. That'll be a romantic scenario that you're gonna propose to her. You living with the bitch. You got 4 kids. You can pop this bitch every other kind of way, but loose. Okay, but you going this new bullshit act. Okay, then you do that. Y'all get married. Her day. And then she comes out with the white dress on, which white represents purity and virginity, with the veil and all that shit, which that goes back to the virgin.
Yep.
And there's nothing pure about the bitch because you already popped her, okay?
And not only you popped it, somebody else.
Other dudes didn't pop her.
Yeah.
Other dudes didn't pop her, okay? So after you get married, everything changes though. All of a sudden, like the brother said, and this is the truth, and we know this for a fucking fact. After you get married, she like the elder Josiah wants to cross up them legs. They start crossing up their legs, meaning they don't want to give you nothing. You come home, yo, baby, what's that? Man, I'm tired. I got a headache. I don't feel what I worked hard. Yeah. I work. Yeah. Well, you work too. You working on a goddamn construction site? Or you working wherever the fuck you working now? A truck all day?
Yeah. The bitches would lie and say they're in the rag too.
Yeah, I'm on my period.
Because, you know, I mean, it's one thing they're on the rag, but sometimes, like, if they feel, well, maybe they fucked another nigga, and they'll put a motherfucking pad in the ass so you don't go in because they know
exactly
you're going to feel a difference.
But it changes.
You know?
The whole relationship changes. The whole relationship changes. So then they don't want to give it to you no more. But guess what? That's when they start fucking other niggas.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the reason we're saying this, we're going to bring out more scriptures and we're going to bring out documents. Okay? We got to tell this story. Myself and the brother I had done over this past weekend, we rented a car, right? We went and rented a car. The other day when we rented the car, there was this bitch that worked at the car rental place. You know, black woman, of course, right? Not too bad looking. She wasn't the greatest looking thing, but she was cute, Jamaican bitch, whatever. But anyways, she was flirting with this brother I had done when he went to pick up the car, right? And then we had the car over the weekend. So just today, this very day, we went to return the car. And I was in there, I was sitting in the office when the brother was dealing with the bitch, returning the car rental. The bitch was flirting up a storm with him when we picked up the car the other day and today when we dropped it off, flirting up a storm. So then the brother straight up asked her, were you married? Yeah, I'm married and I have a kid. But that don't mean that I still don't go out. So basically, what was she saying? Now, number one, if you're married and you got a kid, why do you got to go out for? You got a husband. You got a family. What's the need to go out and party for? Party at home with your husband, right? But on top of that, she was flirting with the brother. And she was going in hard, man. She was really pushing it hard for this brother to try to kick it to her, basically. But that's just one of many stories that we have seen and that we've heard of and that we know of. When you marry these stupid women, that's when they start cheating on you. And we know, brother, how many stories we know of so-called married bitches. Those are the ones that cheat the most. Those are the most open women.
Can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
All right. Yeah, with these women, right? See, a woman's whole thing, like it talks about in Ecclesiastes, the 7th chapter, their whole thing's to trap you up, right? A woman's whole thing is to fucking conquer a man. That's the whole thing. They meet you, they want to conquer you, right? Now, the bitches, is in their eyes, right? there's like two different type of niggas, right? Or dudes. There's the one that's like he's a nice guy, he's the provider. And then there's that dude that him and his girls look at, you know, that dude they lust after. I want, you know, F that dude or whatever, right? Yep. So what they do is they get the dude, the nice guy, that's their insurance plan. They marry that motherfucker because they know that dude's gonna bring home the bacon, take care of the kids. She could bring him home to the parents, blah, 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 right? Now, once she marries you, you're boring, man. She already conquered you. What else is there left to do? You succumb to the bitch, you're not a challenge anymore. So then what they do is they go look for the motherfucker at the club, whatever, the one that them and them girls is lusting after.
The Tyrese type.
The Tyrese type motherfucker. They go out with him. They not giving you no more pussy because they fucking somebody else.
Yep.
So they go get with that motherfucker.
For free. They're paying they paying for that nigga.
Right.
They pay that nigga.
And this dude, you know, he's a real motherfucker. He knows bitches ain't shit.
Yep.
He goes in there, he hits her off. He ain't bringing her no cars. He ain't taking her on no dates.
Nope.
He just hitting the bitch off and bouncing.
He didn't even buy the bitch a drink at the bar.
Nothing.
She bought him the drink.
But see, that type of dude, a bitch can't conquer that motherfucker.
Right.
So
but she loves that.
But this motherfucker is sitting at home and it's clockwork. Okay, honey, I get off of work at 5. I'll pick up the kids at 6 o'clock.
And she knows his whole schedule.
Yep. Yeah. And the nigga's home babysitting.
And he calls her and you're supposed to call your woman and tell her your every move. Okay, baby, I'm getting off the job now. I'm gonna stop
That's scriptural.
I'm gonna stop at Chavez Bakery and grab up them rolls you like.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna go to Stop and Shop and I'm gonna get some chicken breast for dinner tonight. All right. And I'm gonna stop at my mother's real quick and then I'll be home.
Yep.
Okay. All right. She timing it. She got the next guy in the house fucking him.
Yep.
And then if you do discover, if you get wise to the bitch that she's cheating on you, that's where the marriage contract comes in.
Yep.
You try to leave,
yep.
Well, that faggot Eddie Murphy told you.
Yep.
Try to leave, half.
Yep. He's a
they take half your shit.
Yep.
Eddie Murphy told you that. He told you that back in the 80s. Don't get married, man. It's a trap. It's a trap.
Yeah.
Okay, you get married, that's where the marriage contract comes in.
Yep.
You try to leave, boom, they're going to take you to the white man.
Yep.
They're going to drag you through the courts because you made a contract with the state.
Yep.
That's when alimony, child support, everything that you got, man, they got you. Then you in slavery. Okay? And you ain't even getting the pussy no more. But really, she's still your woman on the loose. And we're going to bring out the documents on the marriage contract. You got that scripture so I can run?
Give me a second, I'm sorry.
Okay, no problem. And we're going to bring out the documents on that. We're going to bring out more scriptures dealing with this whole thing.
Yeah, this is dealing going back to Isaac and Rebecca, okay? And the marriage that they set up. All right, this is Genesis 24:67. It says, and Isaac brought her, Rebecca, into his mother Sarah's tent and took Rebecca. I have to look up took too.
Took, all right.
Yeah, look up took in the look up took in the
took.
What's that?
The dictionary.
Yeah.
I wonder why he took her. Did he take her? Took.
Yeah.
He took Rebecca. He took her to the steakhouse. Okay, did he take her to the steakhouse? Or did he take her to Red Lobsters? Okay, read on, brother.
Yep. And took Rebecca and she became his wife.
Now, what are you out there? The ones of you that got sense, because we got some idiots out there.
That's the Genesis 24.
We got some idiots out there that'll talk shit and try to refute that. Took her, meaning he had sex with her. When you take a woman, meaning he grabbed her up, and he didn't do it nice either. Okay? He wasn't like goddamn, what's that faggot's name? D'Angelo. In that video singing butt naked. How does it feel? Okay? Men in the ancient world wasn't rolling like that. He probably took her in the tent. He probably ripped her fucking dress off and threw her down on the bed or wherever and just popped her. Just took her, man. That means he took it with force. Okay? Is there more, brother? And she what?
And she became his wife.
Read that again, please.
All right, Genesis 24:67.
This is true marriage. Now, wait a minute. In that story, where does it say he got on a knee and he gave her a ring and he went to the justice of the peace and he had to get a blood test and a marriage license? Is that in there? It's not in there.
Nowhere.
He just took the woman into a tent and took her, had sex with her, and right then and there she became his wife.
Yep.
So marriage, sex constitutes marriage.
That's right.
When you have sex with a woman, that becomes your woman, your wife.
Even in the American common law.
Now check this out. This is from the Hebrews Concordance, right? I mean, it's not the. I'm not pronouncing it